Today I just wanted to read an email that Anthony has sent me that will go to you guys. Happy Easter. I would like to give a really big thank you. We would like to give a really big thank you to all the amazing people in this group who have supported us through this very tricky time and continue to. The government assistance schemes will enable us to keep our home. The government edit on commercial rents will greatly help our ability to negotiate an agreement that, on our understanding, will stop us going broke. I am sure the help schemes will eventually pay what they say. The money you have given will get my family through till the end and has enabled us, sorry about the tense for everybody, will enable us to pay the high variety of the gym bills besides rent that don't and will not stop till we are able to reopen. I cannot believe how much home maintenance that has got done. Thanks again. Please tell us what you want to see on the virtual program. Fitness sessions, our family rolling with commentary, movement, breath meditation, tutorials on whatever you would like to have tutorials on, solo drilling. Other of your great ideas will be more than welcome. We've got under 80 days to go. Yeah. Alrighty, let's get started.
Happy Easter, and it's good to have you here. And again, yeah, thanks to everybody. That's it's going to all work out perfectly, so it's good. And I've been taking Damien Rhoda's lead, and just about everything in the house will be perfect. Fixed up by the time it's time to go back to work. Okay, I'm going to quickly just warm up on Igor and show some of the drills that I do. If you can spend 2 minutes on a dummy, you get a good workout. So you can start from mount position, working your attacks on big pulls, arm bars, coming back in good control positions. You've got your head arm controls, front control, side control, knee right. It puts you back into guard. You've got your passing skills, both sides, switching. Now, you go from knee right, of course, knee right bar, forearm bar, all the side control position. Ways of switching all the way through with the knee slides, drills, switching, chokes, and the movement skills itself are a great workout. All right, now for the not a dummy, Nikki.
Not a dummy.
Not a dummy. Okay, we're working half guard. We've had a request, re-guarding from half guard. I'm in the half guard. First off, I try not to let them get chest to chest. Because as soon as chest to chest happens, I'm in a difficult position. So we're blocking. The better we can block, the better we have. So got good control with this here. The lapel, pushing the knee up, controlling this arm. So when she tries to go chest to chest, definitely difficult to get her chest to my chest. From here, you re-guard. So yeah, we're here. We can block like this here, or like this. Either way is fine. I don't want to reach too far, so this controls the distance. If she sits back like she is, the first thing, come to your elbow, take your foot out and you're in position to use your guard. Square up, take position and start your attacks. Okay. So anytime that it's possible to free your leg, you free it. This becomes more difficult. So if I've got my knee here, it's nearly always possible, once I move my head away, to free my leg. So we're just going to go around doing that. Come up to here, throw your head back in this direction, and your leg comes free. I'd always be resting my foot up around near the shoulder because I'm threatening the triangle. And if she stops that, I still have a good attack on the omoplata. So you'll see the leg trapped, the knee brace, coming up, throwing my head in this direction, and we're set. Setting up for triangle omoplata. Pushing back, where it comes in. The problem occurs, of course, when they get chest to chest. Somehow they've got through the defence, and I'm in one of the worst positions possible. Chest to chest, half guard. If I can, I always want to place this foot on the inside, push your head this side and block. This will allow me to get my knee up, square up, and re-guard. Chest to chest, push the head in here, free the knee, square up. Half guard, this leg's not in, we're using this foot to turn, it allows this leg free, and then we're back into attacks. Half guard, chest to chest, create, angle their leg in this way, move your head away, block their knee on this side, scooch, bring the knee up to the shoulder, looking for attacks. Okay, so go down, Nikki. We're here, and they can't get the underhook, they're in a bit of a problem here. So one of the things is you'll push my head away from your head. This creates room. Okay. Then, anytime I brace or put weight on my knees, it allows you to go deeper, to a deeper half guard. Okay. So there's a halfway point where if I've got Nikki a little bit further forward, it's much better for me to start sweeps. But for defense, it's always better to fully re-guard or never even have to be in that position of chest to chest. There's a lot of things the passer can do if they do get chest to chest. So, for example, go down. Once I've got chest to chest, I can make it very difficult for her to disappear underneath me. I hold in the collar, keeping her away, switching out, and with pass. So there's a big problem. But at this stage, one of the problems is I've got the collar and move my body down. Okay, so this stops any of her going deep underneath me. It's still very easy for her to re-guard. So you need to just push your hip out and re-guard. Very nice. So we're in this position. They get chest to chest. They've got the back of the collar And then in a way they're stopping me disappearing underneath by pushing themselves down that way and me up this way. So now I can't disappear underneath it. So again, this hand cups here or the shoulder, elbow raises, knee comes in, and the re-guard happens. This is constantly what you need to do to re-guard. Re-guarding is good. You always need to be 180 degrees from there. I never want to be here, because from here she may grab my head and the pass occurs. So every time we've got a half guard and we're wanting to get full guard, we have to come to a position that makes it very difficult for them to get chest to chest. And then the foot's out. And the foot is better to lead up onto the bicep unless you really like closed guard. Closed guard's fine. But I'm attacking. As soon as my foot's here, I'm attacking. So again, they're deep on chest to chest. Here. A couple of other things that we can do is locking the foot here and taking it out. Pushing the head up under the jaw, hip escaping so my knee just pops me here. Once my knee's there, my head moves right away and the guard comes on. Angle. Yeah. Of course, they can put weight. We want to take their ability to put weight. See how it's difficult? Create room. This hand's always blocking the hip or the knee. He comes out, re-guard. So yeah, today's a tutorial. So it's one of those ones that you can look back on and say, how do I put them back in the guard? So we're going to talk about this halfway point as well. So when we're here, many times if I'm trying to push forward to get my chest to her chest, because I'm going in this direction, she only has to move a little way in this direction, you're past the halfway point. So as she pushes down, no, you're going to sweep it. So she goes down and grabs the leg. Good. So we're here. Puts her chest onto my chest, and I push her up. And now I've got the leg, and here we're easy enough to work towards the back or sweep. Okay. So if I'm pushing forward, it may be a good option for her now to disappear down this way. Boom, grab your leg, hooks, and passes. So just watching the leg work from this angle too. Oh, sorry. Exactly opposite. Okay, so I push forward, she gets past the halfway point, grips the leg, and there. That's go back and do that position again. So she hooks the leg and this comes here. This angles my body out this way and then sweeps and passes. All right. So anytime you're using half guard, there's a halfway point that you need to get through. So re-guarding, when the pressure is going backwards, it's not possible. So if I was concerned about someone re-guarding, when I'm here, I'm going to be squeezing my knees in like this. So this bottom leg, her right leg never comes out. So as she tries to get it out, it's not going to. Yeah. And that allows to go further forward. When you're passing the half guard, you'll get to this position here, and then it's a matter of bringing this up, turning the head this way, taking the feet and placing them together. So let's have a look at this position. It's a 3/4 guard. They're nearly on mount. So Nikki's here, starting to pass, gets a knee out, and second here. One will lift, go back to this position, re-guard. She's here, she's got chest to chest, her knee pops out. When the knee pops out and it's trying to go to mount, and here, this is what we call 3/4 mount, this position. She's in a great position. All I've got is this ankle. It's really important that both my knees now point in the opposite direction. And you've got a sweep that occurs. One more time. She's got a 3/4 mount, meaning her knee is on this side, here, and my body's turned. I can never have my elbow just come back up, just lift up. I can never have my elbow here, this side of her centre line. She only needs to push this elbow, and I can never get back to a good position. Exactly. Okay. So I have this locked in. My elbow always has to be on this side of her body, because now she can't get to my back or turn me on my side. It's just not possible. So my knees, I place my feet on the floor, hip escape, hip escape, hip escape, the legs straight, grab the leg, grab the other foot. We've got the sweep occurring this way. Okay, so that's 3/4 mount with a sweep. Not so much re-guarding on that occasion. So you never want, many times people will try to progress to half guard too. For instance, if I am in her guard, in any sort of way, it's often the case that they'll sit in to a half guard position. So at the moment, I'm in a half guard position. I've got this leg controlled here, so she can't utilize her knee in front of my chest. Okay, this is a big problem. But when it's here and I'm pulling my elbow in, she brings her knee up. It's going to be hard. Her other leg is stuck. The straighter it gets as she tries to escape, the easier it is for me to escape to a side. So, but of course my weight is low. So we're going to have a look at how to escape this position. At the moment, I've really got her legs controlled. Yeah. Weird angle, this way. Here. So, here, that's it. Again, I never want anyone to hold my collar. So this is before I worry about anything else, I'm never going to let them reach up that high. So, you have. So we're going to free that. I get it to here and then move away. And that's a fairly strong movement here. Once I'm here and I'm bringing this up, my elbow up, my head goes fast this way. Boom, and I break that grip. Put the blocks in. Hip escape out this way. Bring one knee up. And we're back to guard, close guard or open guard, whatever you prefer. I'm going to get Nikki to do that. So we're down. We'll go this side here, because I've got this leg controlled really well. First up, I've got the upper body controlled really well too. So she's going to place her hands on my forearm and bicep. Create a little bit of room. And then, see, she's just trying to push it off with her hands. Do it again like that. Here. But it's about moving your head away. And you rip your head away. That's it. So now I can't refix. down, a hip escape goes out that way, and then the knee comes up and it's re-guarded. Very good. So that's why I don't like chest to chest. It's actually very easy to sweep or re-guard. So most of the half guard passes, so you're down, should be done high. So as soon as I'm here, I want my knee out and we can start working passing from high. And there's lots of other attacks that can happen from here. Okay. But of course, when they go high, and then when they're here and they jump up, we can almost put them into open guard. As soon as they are clearing their knee, you're putting them back into an open guard. So knees on the ground. She doesn't want to pass low, she wants to pass high. So she jumps, and at the same time, my legs come out. We set our position, start working our sweeps and guard work. So one more time, the fact is, when someone jumps to get their knee out, they have to create space. So on the, if she jumps and I've got a half guard, it's not good for me now. She can place her knee here, pass. Again, into back step. So she jumps her knee out, back steps, and has a good chance of passing. So on this occasion, where we're here, you really always should re-guard. So again, I don't really want that hand grip in my collar. So she jumps, this foot's out, and we have a guard starting to take place. So collar and sleeve is good. She's never going to pass on this side. And I can start setting up attacks. All right. How much longer we got to go, Ro?
25 minutes.
25 minutes?
Oh, no, less. 20.
Okay. Has that been clear? Just I know that there's only a few people watching, but has that been clear to the people that are watching?
Yeah.
Yep. And anyone who's not watching, we've got Dave Badlin, who's going to be starting about now on a workout, online workout. So at 4:30. So if you wanted to work out,
In 6 minutes.
6 minutes from now, Dave Badlin will be giving you a workout. So this is a tutorial. So we're going to have a look now at a little bit of live stuff. So Nikki's just passing my half guard. I'm already in half guard, and she's going to, we just do it live, and she goes to pass my half guard. So we'll work the open guard. So re-guard. We're going to do a couple of turn for turns. She was trying to get that halfway point and go down, so I stopped that happening. First thing, I never let them use this arm. Keep going. Knees out. Half guards in. She's going deep, so she's going to that halfway point, and I'm backing that off. Coming up, it would have been optimal for her to have put me in an open guard now, because now I've got a good set position to start to pass. Half guard, yes, open guard, good. And half guard again. Stopping this arm, grabbing your head, crucial. Now it's easy for her to do a hip escape. And the knees through. Perfect. Ryan, you jump in for a second. He needs half guard. He doesn't even want to come down, so he's going to start high. And if he does, immediately, I'm going to go to open guard. It's much more difficult to pass. With his knees on the ground for a split second, I've got the half guard, he goes to pass. Open guard. Switching it around. And ended up in half guard. And I'm looking to pass. If he got his knee up, he's going to be able to block me. So he's got the half guard. He's not going to let me put his half guard. Because it's a disadvantaged position in a lot of ways. And go. Yeah, I'd go to open guard if I was you. Nice. And if I'm here and I start to jump, he's already got the open guard. Perfect. Thank you. Nikki. Again, I'd have open guard here, my head's always away. But let's have a look at some of the reasons that you may get a half guard. Let's say she's on mount. Again, my most common way of doing it is I'll get the quarter guard. So I'll put them in the quarter guard. And get my points. So again, this is a very good way of, especially a way that half guard happens. So I'll often just grip this and then lift the foot enough to put the knee under and half guard. That's it. If the elbow goes this side, that's the end of it. If it's here, I can't get it through. So then she puts her knees to the other side. I'm in a disadvantaged position right now. It's possible that she could grab my foot on the inside and start her sweep. And the sweep's occurred. She moves through to a half guard. Oh no, we'll do it from mount. She gets out.
As if.
There, lift, lock. Elbows on this side of the body, so the back's not exposed. Keeping this locked in, hip escape, hip escape, hip escape, pushing, stretching this leg. So that in itself makes people want to turn. So you can see I'm dragging her this way. Okay, it's in half. Okay, that's half guard. Another reason you're going to do half guard is because of this. She's giving me inside control. Okay, so that can happen. Go down. Get that way. Yep. So they're here, and this leg is a little bit long. So they only need to get this knee through and the other foot over. Okay, back. So when this leg is long. So this knee touches to my hip. Does a hip escape out? And then this foot goes to the floor, dragging my leg in. So now I'm in half guard. So she has a great position already. I have to adjust. Creates more room away from me and regards. Now, Nikki, because she's smaller, actually nearly always wants to disappear underneath me and do her sweeps. So I'm going to get you to see how that works. Because once she moves me a little bit far forward, she's got good movement. So she moves me a little forward and the half guard starts to happen. It's hard for me to correct, and the sweeps occur. So the sweep and that halfway point between regarding and sweeping. So one more time on this leg. So in this position, if I'm moving forward, it's easy for her to disappear underneath me. Grabs the underhook and then the leg. And if my foot comes up, she's still got this leg here. Done the scorpion move there. And I'm not going to roll because I've got my hands here. So she's going to have to, no, that's all wrong. She obviously likes one side. Doing the other side. Okay. So this angle. Okay, so at the moment we've just reached that halfway point. Kick me forward. Boom. The leg comes in. Now, it's very hard for me to correct. If I go this way, the roll happens. 5 minutes to go.
10.
10. Okay. So, half guard happens, escaping side control. Half guard happens, escaping mount, and half guard happens because they're halfway through your their guard pass before you can stop them. It also, you can pull half guard, but I wouldn't be re-guarding in those occasions. I'd be using half guard itself. So we're just going to have a light match, and you'll see some of the half guard stuff coming in. You want to rest? Oh. Start repasses. Very important, never let them have this hand. Keep escaping. Very good. There you go. Well, review. All right. Just rest. Right. Good choices. Good choices. Have a roll with Nikki.
Oh, please.
Boom your half guard.
Me?
Oh, really? Okay,
No, I
good.
don't think so.
Oh, well, okay, by the way.
I don't think so.
Do you want to start this half guard or keep starting your half guard?
We're starting my half.
Okay, good. Okay.
Lay down.
You passing his half guard.
I'm passing this half.
Okay.
No.
However you want, he's going to regard. So, you can see Rowan immediately regards. Go. You tap if you get Here we have Rowan's loop choke in action. Oh, he's out. Nice. So, regard. He's not going to use half guard because his normal guard is self-efficient. Great use of the legs. And you'll see he's always bringing up his bottom leg to fully get regard again, get the open guard. And he squared up, the knee came through. Very dangerous. It's in half guard now, so he's in Nikki's got him in half guard. And that's the only thing that's saving it. You tell me when you...
He's laughing at me, that's not fair!
That's it. Now, if you've got him in half guard, he's got to free his bottom knee. Oh no, he's not looking good. The knee's out again.
Poor mummy!
And time.
Poor mummy!
So good. Got enough energy for one more roll. No, Nikki, got enough energy for one more.
No, not with either of you two.
Looks like
A teenage black belt and a bloody adult black belt.
All alone. As I'm sure we all feel that at different times, yes, but it's good fun to have someone to roll with. So thank you, Rowan. Thank you, Nikki.
Yeah, you ought to be careful.
All right. Okay. So
Nika!
I'll just quickly see if there's any questions. So who's there?
Questions?
Any questions? Put your speaker back on and see if there's any questions.
Come on, Raiders. You're our whole audience.
You just want to see the loop choke, Rowan's loop choke, I suppose.
Yeah, let's see the loop choke.
He's got his gi off already. But basically, his loop choke.
Just a quick question with the half guard.
Yes.
When you're on the bottom, is it better to sort of create the space, or is it better to have like an underhook, like if you're in a deep half guard, or even if you know.
Okay. So now deep half guard is this, to be honest. So what people refer to deep half guard is this hand grabs their leg, and this comes here.
It's about to cut out.
And so that would be termed a deep half guard with a sweep. And here, that's a classic deep half guard, another angle. So here, we'll dive under and lift them forward. Here. Now I'm in a deep half guard position. Well, actually I'm not, but because that would react like that.
About to cut. It's about to cut.
It'll cut soon. That's
So
okay.
that's deep half guard, but yes, most of the time you'll see that Rowan doesn't go to half guard. He's always putting him away, so he's using his strongest thing, which is guard. Nikki's using her strongest thing, which is a shortness, and disappearing underneath them. So it depends on what you prefer to do. And I don't underhook, I always grab the leg.
Yeah.
Right.
So we don't underhook because we
Grab.
can get